Tim Walling here with SC Legal Carrier. We train people to get a CWP in the state of South Carolina. If you need a concealed weapons permit, please look us up online at sclegalcarrier.com. Now, what I got today is a Romeo Zero. These things are so hard to get. And one of my salesmen called me and said, I have one. Would you like it? Absolutely, I would. Send it on. Now, I'd ordered some of these, so I got a few of these things in. And these are Lakeline. These are mounting plates from Lakeline, and they're to mount your Romeo Zero. So let's install it here. I've already popped it open. Let's get a quick peek at the Romeo. It's plastic. It's lightweight. You can't even really feel it in your hand. It has a plexiglass, some kind of plastic lens in it. It's not supposed to be glass. There's no bottom to it. It comes with this 3M piece of tape. This would go on top of your P320 XL. It would attach to the top of the firearm. There's a small hole in the top of the firearm, and that would, I guess it would get some blowback and some dirt up inside of it, maybe some carbon. And we're not going to use this because I'm going to be mounting it on my P320. This is the original P320, the first one that I've ever purchased. And this is the M17 grip that I've got on it now. This is the compact, one of the original compacts. And I've got some fiber sights on it. So we're going to push the fiber sights off of it. And you can see the firearm's clear here. One of the X5 magazines, 21 round magazine there for it. So let's pop this off and let's push these out. And I have got a mounting plate here. Now this mounting plate is from Lakeline. And let's pull it out of there. I got a couple little screws. I don't want to lose them. But you can see it is shaped just like the P365 XL, where it's cut out for your optic to mount, and it fits perfect right on there. Let's set it right up there. So it fits perfect right inside there. And it comes with screws to put it together with and a screw to tighten it down in the back here when you put it in your dovetail. So this is made to go in the dovetail, your rear sights on your Sig P320. So let's give this a try. Let's pop this out and install it. I'm really excited about doing this. I have wanted one of these for a long time. These things are really hard to get your hands on. Let's pop this off here. Pull this out. Now, we've got a little too much stuff here. Here we go. Set it off to the side. Let's push the rear sights out. We have a little screw in there. We're going to back that out. So Lou must see something. She sees something outside. Yeah, they're in there pretty good. Let's use our sight pusher here. All right, they're coming loose. There we go. Falls right out. Now, first thing we want to do, let's put our screw back in here so we don't lose that. Let's go ahead and mark this. So P320 sights. I'm just going to drop it in there so I don't lose it. And I'll get that out in a little bit. Just get it out of here. And we'll put the sight pusher off to the side. Okay. I'm going to clean this up just a little bit here. Alright. To put this in, I'm going to put a little bit of blue Loctite on here. Just a tiny bit. Let me shake this up. Now, this thing fits on really easy, no sanding or shaping needed to fit it in the dovetail, but I'm going to put a tiny bit of blue Loctite on the back here. A lot of times when I put these on, I put a little bit of blue Loctite in there, and I'll use the blue Loctite as a grease to help it slide into position. And when it dries, it helps hold in place. I'm going to put a little bit in here, just so there's a tiny bit there when we put the screw in to hold the screw down. Put that away, and as you guys can see, we'll just line up the dovetail on it there. And see if I can do this backwards here. Put it in and let it just slide in. So it goes in really easy. Really nice. I'm going to put it in the center. Really nice fit there. So now we'll put our little screw in the top. That's what this little guy is. So we've already got some Loctite in there to hold it in place. Now we want to just line it up. Make sure it's good and straight across here as we tighten that down. Snug it into position a little bit. Let's clean it up some. There we go. Nice and snug in position. A T6. That was a T6 little star head there. So the little odd shape with little squares on it, that faces up, goes up inside of here. Now, a little weird putting it in and holding it in place because it just falls back out when you're installing it. So what I'm going to do is set the battery on here and just kind of line it up. Here we go. Line it up into position. Now, tiny bit of Loctite on these. Phillips head. Now these came with the plate. Let's try this guy. There we go. Good and snug right there. Him right in. All right. We want to get our screws started nice and easy. These things strip easy, so nice and gentle. Make sure they go into place. Now we're just going to snug it up. Just a little bit on one side, snug it up a little bit on the other side. And we're going to just give it a little bit of a tighten up. Now these things say to tighten down to 9 inch-pounds. 9 inch-pounds. And so we got our fat wrench here. Wheeler, and it goes down to 10, but if you'll watch when you actually pull it and back it down, so when you hit 10 you can turn it on down below 10. Look how far it goes below 10. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it on 10, and then I'm just going to back it down a little bit below 10, and I feel like it'll hold right there. Let's get, all right, I want to get this little fine. Here we go. There we are. Now we should be able to drop this into here. So we've got it on 9 inch-pounds, just below 10. Let's give it a little turn. Looks good on there. Nice and tight. Very stable. You can see it's got a rear sight in it here. And I may need to raise this up a little bit. Not sure. Let's put it back together real quick. Lock it. There we go. I can just barely see the top of the front sight when looking through here, but that is a little taller than normal. I would imagine if the slide was cut and it was mounted into the slide, the rear sights would probably line up. So I may need to get something a little taller here. I'll shoot it and see where it's at. I want to make sure that I can co-witness through it. I like the look of that on there. That looks good. It's a perfect fit. It's exactly the width of the top of the slide on there. Very sleek. Good looking. So let's go to the range and let's test this thing a little bit. See how it does. Be a responsible adult. Don't push your responsibility as an adult off onto a child. Buy gun locks and gun safes. Secure your firearms. Till next time, folks, take care.